Hey, what's up everybody? It's Angelic Vixen from Lucky by Nature, and today I am going to review the Dune Buggy. So the Dune Buggy actually has been around a while, but they removed it in patch 209. There was a lot of problems with it. Just like the rover in Arc Moon Survival, there is quite a bit of issues with that one as well. So they just brought the Dune Buggy back on patch 258. The Dune Buggy is currently not available on official, but with the way that it's working right now with all the testing that I'm doing, I can see it coming to official. It's a lot of fun. It's not as glitchy as it used to be, and it's a great way to actually get around the island or scorched earth. So I really don't like the inside view. I do like looking at it from the outside. It's actually kind of hard to see. You can go forward and you can go reverse. It doesn't take gasoline or anything to power it. It just goes. It's exactly like the rover on the moon. That one doesn't need anything as well. So you can actually drive it and hit dinos and kill them or injure them. And nothing at this point has been able to hurt me, even with everything that I've run into so far. Another great thing that the Dune Buggy actually offers is it has storage available, and it does go off of weight. Right now it's kind of glitchy, I think, because it's still in a test phase, because it said 100 pounds, but everything that I put in it, it didn't change the weight, so I don't know if that's something they're going to work on for the future. Hopefully they get that fixed before it comes to official. So I did discover one problem with the Dune Buggy, and that is if you get it into water, you cannot get it back out. I went into the water, and of course now it's not, able to do anything, just sit there and the, wheels just turn. So then, of course, I get off, I flip it a few times thinking maybe it'll sink to the bottom so it can grip the bottom of, the ocean, and it did not. So you definitely want to avoid getting the Dune Buggy in water, at least as of right now, until they fix it. I think the Dune Buggy is going to be a major game changer. A lot of the changes that Wildcard has been putting out has been adding, in my opinion, more modern amenities. For instance, we now currently have a toilet. That is just kind of entertaining, but it seems like they're going in a direction where things are going to become more modern. So now we have this ATV. I think it's going to be nice because instead of using a raft, let's say, or a dyno, you can just drive. I couldn't actually wait to come to Scorched Earth to take this thing out into the desert and see how it goes on the sand, because over on the island I was getting stuck on, trees, I was getting stuck on rocks, and I wanted to see exactly what would happen if I was out here in the desert. A lot of times for me, art gets kind of stale and stagnant. You just kind of have dinos and breeding, and there's not really anything else that's new. So this is a lot of fun. I mean, you can just kind of goof off and nothing can hurt you. You can just have a blast, riding out here in the desert. And I enjoy the change. I really am excited about the changes that Wildcard's making. At first I was kind of leery, I'll be honest. I wasn't really sure what they were going to do to this game. I was worried that they were going to kind of ruin it because they were adding so many modern things. Like when they added tech tier, it was exciting, and yet I was like, what is going to become of this game? But now seeing the changes and seeing how it's evolving, I would assume we're going to get another DLC. There's so many mods out there that are fun to play on and just beautiful maps. So I think that some really amazing stuff is coming, and I think the Dune Buggy is just one more step toward a major game change, something that's even more fun to play. Right now, because this Dune Buggy is in the test phase and it's not on official, there really isn't a lot of information about it as far as what level you would need to be to make it, or what materials would be required to, put it together. I hope that you found this review helpful. I know it's kind of limited on the information just because there really isn't a lot out there right now, but I gave you as much as I could based on the testing that I did. And if you get a chance to spawn this in single player, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun just because it's different, and it's sometimes nice just to have something different in this game. So I appreciate you watching. Until next video, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.